Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy. Now then, do you want to win some money? Well, you're already winning some money, aren't you? What a day today already, eh? What a day you've had. Well, it's about to get better, and this is Peter SANDROVITCH speaking to you loud and clear from my office on a Thursday night. Many thanks indeed for checking in. Do not adjust your set. I am in control of the channel, and I'm in control of the winners. A 21-to-1 double landed for you. Biowave Go in Sheldon from my absolute go-to man, my jumps man who's been with me over 8 years as a consultant and, well, in my opinion, the very, very best in the business. You had a short sample today of that with Biowave Go at Worcester and at Sheldon at Stratford. I did tell you about those two free of charge, didn't I? Absolutely. But I also gave you a free bet, which would have been a tenner bet, on a horse called Hey Johnny over there in Ireland, ridden by Charlie Farley, Charlie Mullins himself, young boy. I told you it would absolutely hack up. It did exactly that, come sweeping through on the bridle, on the steel, and never a minute's worry. In fact, all three combined pay 80-to-1 in the pork pie treble. 80-to-1 a treble landed in no uncertain terms from two of my finest informants, two of the very best ever in the business. And I like to categorise myself as that as well. Nobody has tipped more winners than me in the tipping industry in the history of the game. And I'll say that and unarmed. I've been in it since I was 37 years old. That's nearly 30 years. And I have tipped thousands upon thousands upon thousands of winners. And you've just witnessed again today what it's all about. When you put your money down, you pays your money, you take your chance. And I told you what you get for a tenner. You get winners. And you got Hey Johnny free. It was an absolute VIP loyalty bonus. I could have charged a tenner. I could have charged 20. I could do what I like with it. It's my channel, and I've got the channel, and I've got the tuning knobs to the channel. Hey Johnny, absolutely bolted up. Job done. Well done, everyone. I had one of the biggest bets I've ever had in my life on that today. I said there was no danger. I told you the other day when you paid a tenner for a horse called Rose of Arcadia, it came from the same guy who's got a 92.3 strike rate, and it's just gone up again. This is information that money cannot buy until you found me. Let's talk serious. This is not a game what you'd happening here. 20-to-1 double, 21-to-1 double, and a maximum steering job. And it was a steering job for Charlie Mullins. Bolting up today at Clonmel. 3 out of 3, job done. At the time of broadcast, I've no idea what's happened to the last bet. And right now, I'm concentrating on what's going on with the next bet. So in a minute, I'm going to give you 3 free bets. That's right, Dundalk on a Friday night. 3 free bets, all right? 3 free bets. However, if you want to win some money, and making money is not about having things for free always. Even though you won a plenty today, and I've no idea what you won. If you had the treble, you would have got an 80-to-1 winner. So if you'd have had the Yankee, you'd have got an 80-to-1 treble, plus your 20-to-1 doubles and all sorts. So you minted it. Your bank balance has gone right up. Your betting bank's gone right up. Everything's gone right up. And I give it you free of charge. This is all about getting hold of the right information and doing what you've got to do with it. On Tuesday, I gave you a horse called Rose of Arcadia for £10. It won by 10 lengths, pulling a coal truck up Chepstow Hill. Today, the same things happened. I told you it would happen, and I was that confident. You can look an idiot, can't you? You can look an idiot if it all goes pitong, if it goes wrong. So you have to really believe it's not going to go pitong. And you must know that in board races of 16, 17 horse races with young boys riding them, you must know something what's going to happen. And I told you in no uncertain terms, Hey Johnny would win. I didn't mess around. I told you it'd win. That is what it's all about. And that's why you can have the confidence. And that's why you can win and win and win and win. 3 bets today. 3-to-1 winner, 7-to-2 winner, 9-to-2 winner. This is the business. This is what it's all about. On Saturday, listen to me now. Now listen to me now. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just telling you, do you want to win some big bucks? Well, then you have to invest your winnings back in to what's coming next. And what's coming next, in my opinion, is going to be a shed load of winners. And it's going to happen on Saturday because my men, my 2 strongest jumpsmen, the ones who gave Hey Johnny and the ones who gave Sheldon and Biowave Girl, I've got 2 horses. They're both running on Saturday. I'm not going to tell you where. All I'll tell you is there's Galway over the jumps, Wetherby and Ayr. The bets are going to be released on Friday. That's right. Friday's payday music night, and it's also fish and chip night. But it's also my bet night to be released these two bets. The two bets for Saturday over the jumps from my two strongest men. One of these men, the man who gave you the big one today, Hey Johnny, he's called the Raven, and he's not called that for no reason. He's absolutely amazing, and he swoops and conquers, and that's what this did today. His nickname is the Raven. That's what I call him. He never lets you down. 92.3%. You've had 100% from him, and we expect it to be 100% on Saturday. There are two bets, one from the Raven and one from my own personal jumps correspondent, who gave you the 20-1 winner today, free of charge by Waveco and Sheldon. If you want the two, you can have them. They're not £10 each, they are two for £10. If you don't pay £10, you won't get them. That's how it works. You will not get them. I will give you some free bets in a minute, but those bets at Dundalk tomorrow pale into the significance of what I've got on Saturday, and obviously my men who work for me only get paid on winners. They get paid on results. I told you that last night. So if they don't pick winners for me when I put these pay bets on, or whenever I put a bet they've told me on, they don't get nothing. They don't get a penny, nothing, not a light. I'm having lots and lots of money on these horses. I told you yesterday I was going to have a chunk on it, and I did. And now you know what it's all about. Now you know really what money is all about. You can get money, but you've got to believe it, and you've got to invest in it. You can't just hope it comes to you. You have to find a source, a rich source, and tap it like a gold diviner. And you have to tap that river, and you have to mine it. You just don't wait for the free stuff. You can wait for the free stuff. But the ream gear is where I'm dealing the cards, isn't it? I'm the dealer, I'm the banker, I'm the ringmaster. And I'm telling you, on Saturday, I've got two bets from my two finest consultants ever in 30 years in the business. And we're going in again. We've done it today with Hey Johnny, BioWaver and Sheldon. And we're going again. One from each. I'm going to give you two for a tenner. You pay by PayPal or you pay bank to bank. Makes no difference to me. Job done. Right? When you pay, you must write an email. Now this is vital. You must write an email to my racing office. Right? You must. Because that will put you on the email list. The bulk email which will go out on Friday. All as one, one of all. We're all going in as a military unit, same time, 5 o'clock Friday with the two horses. Two singles and a win double, right? So my office is petersracingtips@gmail.com. You have to quote the word Raven once you've paid. If you don't do that, you're more than likely probably miss the bets because the email won't get to you. I'm still sending them back on PayPal, but you need to get on the emails to qualify for the two bets because we need to send them so to make sure everybody gets on at the same time. And it cuts the admin out, all right? So 5 o'clock tomorrow they'll go out. That's on Friday. But you have to get on now. I'm only going to accept, and listen to me, 250 people. There is double, triple of that usually. And I'm selling on this one, in order to get the best prices and land a big double and get on, I'm going to say 250 people. So it's going to fly out like a raven. It's going to swoop. Okay? So you pay by PayPal a tenner and send the email saying Raven, all right, to petersracingtips@gmail.com, and you'll get on and you'll be registered for the bets. You won't hear from me until Friday at 5 o'clock because it's going to be bedlam. Managing this is busy. So I can't keep saying hello, how are you and all that. I want to, but I can't. I've got a business to run. I've got winners to find and winners to tip and money to make for you. Okay? So pay, send the email to petersracingtips@gmail.com with Raven in the content. You'll be put in the box, and then at 5 o'clock you'll get the two bets. Any problems, you can email that because that's the help desk anyway. All right? But there won't be any problems. But if there is, you can write it. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Well, so I've got that out of the way. I'm sorry it's took so long, but, you know, I think I deserve that. On the back of today, I've had a real good tickle, right? I'm going to raise a glass here, seriously. Cheers. I've had a real big touch today, big time, all over the place, but especially with banged Ladbrokes. We banged them, and they needed banging, and they got banging, and they got a big chunk on it. And one of my top punters had an absolutely monster punt on it, a real big eye roller. So exciting, but it's going to get even bigger exciting. And once you become a person who's getting these extra bets, you go into the bulks end to get even more extra bets. There's nearly 2,000 people called today. I have to segregate them to the people who just want free which is all pretty good anyway today, 80 to 1 treble, or wants free with a little bit on top for your trouble. The old spicy spice, a bit of chicken madras, or even vindaloo. Put a bit of spice on it. If you want to make money, I've got the winners. It's not even open to question. I've tipped more winners on YouTube than anyone breathing, and I've tipped more winners in the business than anyone breathing. It doesn't matter what anyone says. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. I've been in the business 30 years, and I've stick tens of thousands of winners, right? Big uns, like today again. I'm not angry. I'm happy. But I just want you to realise what you're watching. It's not a game. What you're watching is someone with his lifetime experience of picking winners when they have to. It's okay picking winners. I had that winner. But when you have to win, that is what it's all about. It's like David Beckham. He's got to score. You have to win. You have to miss. You have to shoot and win. You have to get the penalty and score. He's not going to hit in the crossbar saying, "Oh, the goalie moved, put me off." You've got to win. Win or not. That's it. And that's the difference. I win. When you've got to win, you win. And that's what keeps you in the business and in any business. You're a winner or you're not. And that's a hard fact, but that's how it is. You only stay at the top for 30 years if you win. And you win when the pressure's on. I mean, 2,000 people following is pretty pressure, but not when you're used to it. I'm used to dealing with tens of thousands of people. But you still got to win. I respect everything about you customers out there, and even more so the ones who are playing with me on these extra bets, because I know you're having bigger bets. So we've got to win. This is not a joke, not a game. And we've won big today. 80 to 1 treble and 20 to 1 double. Beautiful. Right. So if you want the 2 bets for Saturday, get on. The first 250 people in the can, get it, and then we're signed, sealed and delivered. And it'll be done. You won't hear back until Friday at 5 o'clock. If you want to write in and say hello, you can. But, you know, it's busy. It's busy. It's not a chat line. This is serious commerce, all right? We're playing in the big league here. We're trying to win a fortune off these bookmakers. We are trying to win a fortune off the enemy. And they are the enemy, because they'll shut your accounts, they'll ban you, they'll do anything they can to stop you winning. It's not like Monopoly when you're a kid with your dad and you get your money back. No, you lose. So you have to win, because they won't give you anything back. They won't. They want your money. They do. And that's a serious business. So I'm here to try and make your money. I'm trying to make your money and not let the bookie take your money. All right? That's what it's all about. And if you want to win more, you have to invest the money you're winning. That's how it works in life. Invest in yourself, believe in yourself, and make decisions that, you know, you're over 18, over 21. Make the decision to invest in yourself and that you made the right decision. There's a million tipsters out there, and a million tipsters will cost you a lot of money. You've got to believe in who you're following. And you have to believe who they are and their information. And that is what today was again. That's why I gave you that free bet. If it loses, it would have been terrible, wouldn't it? For everyone, including me. But it didn't, did it? So it's about timing, and it's about belief, and it's about knowing everything about your industry. And it's about understanding the game. All right? It's about knowing everything. If you want the bets, 2 for a tenner, you know what to do. Don't forget to write that email. You've got to do it. petersracingtips@gmail.com after you've paid. I'm going to give you these 3 bets now. Sorry to go on so much, but we can't mess about it. We've got to get everyone some money, and we want everyone to win some money. Fastest fingers first is going to get on these Saturday absolute belters. And I can tell you, this jumps team now I've got for this year are going to mop up big time, and we're going to crash away at these bookmakers until they just don't know where they are, and they've got no idea what's going to happen to them next. What is going to happen to you next? And I'm going to give you these 3 free bets at the meeting at Dundalk. So I'm just going to go through them now for you, and I'm just going to get my computer up on this channel in front of me, because to the side of me, because the one I've got in front of me is actually frozen. So I'm just going to go, and you have to bear with me, I'm just going to go to the right-hand side of, left-hand side, as right side you're looking, and give you these 3 horses, right? I'm not going to talk about them, I'm just going to tell you what they are, and then I'm going to say get on them 2 bets. And don't forget, you quote the name Raven, Raven. You must do that or you're going to really not go into the right pot. So quote Raven in your originator. The 3 bets at Dundalk for Friday night, which are free, are in the 6 o'clock. It's number 2. I'm just going to get you the prices as well. You have to excuse me. It's number 2. It's called Warrior Brave. I'm just going to move this over here so you know it's live. I can't get a drink of my red wine. I'd love a sip of that. And it's 14-1 with Bet365. Number 2, Warrior Brave. 9-1 with Hills. And 10-1 in a couple of places elsewhere. The payout first 4. That one is number 2, Warrior Brave, ridden by Colin Keane, champion jockey, and certainly rode plenty of winners for me, that's for sure. Okay, so that's your first bet. And remember, these are for Friday night free bets. Friday night free bets. If you want the 2 for Saturday, I think you know what to do already now. Right, second bet for Dundalk on Friday night is, I'm just going to get you the price again. Let's get this right. This one's priced at 11-2 with Bet365. It's number 3. It's called Elzam Blue. Elzam Blue, ridden by Chris Hayes, all right? Chris Hayes. And that one, very, very powerful bet indeed. Bookmakers paying first 4. However, Sky Bet actually paid first 5. So that's pretty good on that one. And if you want that one's number 3, Elzam Blue. And it goes in the 7 o'clock at Dundalk. My computer froze, so I'm about to do this by moving over, so you have to bear with me. And the last bet, and I'm going to love you and leave you this before I come back tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And remember, the deadline is 250 people only, and usually I get double or triple that. So, you know, there's going to be a bedlam, but I'm going to cap it because I want the loyal people who get on first to get on, and not the stragglers, all right? And I certainly don't want anyone who's not going to pay to get it, so it's not going on here, because I've given you a fortune of winnings today. I've built you a bank builder, and now the Raven is coming in to swoop again. And let's bash them, or let's clean them bookies out big time, eh? There's no breed like them, is there, bookmakers? There's no breed like them. If you win, they want to ban you. If you bet to ever, they want to ban you. What do they want? What do they want? They want your money. That's what they want. And they don't want to pay out. That's what they want as well. Well, tough. They're about to pay today. Read them and weep, bookie boys. Read them and weep. Lovely. Couldn't happen to nicer people, could it? I'm going to finish off with a horse I tipped last time. It didn't win last time, but I think it might win tomorrow. It's in the 8 o'clock, and it's priced at 6-1 with the old Bet365. So we've got a 12-1, 10-1, 12-1, 6-1, and a 6-1. So 36. What's that? About 400-1 the treble. It's not bad, is it? But remember, they've got great chances, and I've tipped 1 million winners at Dundalk. Not 1 million, but I've tipped an awful lot. You know that. And in Ireland, nobody's tipped more. But, and it is a big but, my bets today were pretty special, weren't they? You know, come on. If only someone who really didn't like me or something, and there's 1 or 2 of them out there, could even, you know, comment that it weren't no good. And that's silly, isn't it? That's just silly. I am the best at what I do, and I've been the best for a very long time at what I've done. And I'm giving you horses which are absolutely special, but also the belief which goes with them. Not every bet can win, but a lot do, and a lot win at huge prices. Okay, this final bet is number 4. It's called War Hero. It's called War Hero. And it goes in the 8 o'clock at the meeting at Dundalk. So you've got Warrior Brave in the Tom Mix, the 6 o'clock at Dundalk. You've got Elzam Blue in the 7 o'clock at Dundalk. And to finish the bookies off big time is number 4, War Hero, in the 8 o'clock at that Sand Castle in the beautiful Emerald Isle, Dundalk. They are 3 rocking and rolling bets. However, to get the Raven swooping, 2 for a cock and hen, 2 for 10. Press the links below on PayPal or pay by the bank to bank, whatever you want to do. I'll take your breath. I will take your breath. But whatever you do, whichever way you want to pay, you must email Anne at the racing office and you must say Raven. And the email address, once again, after you've paid, is petersracingtips@gmail.com. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to have that drink now. I'm going to raise a glass to you if you've won a few quid today. You're not on your own. I want to say thanks very much for being a loyal follower. You got your VIP loyal follower Blue Peter badge yesterday, and I gave it you today with a £10 free bet. Job done. Got yourself a nice touch there. Plus a 21 double. I've no idea if the last bet won. I'm on a big high here because I've won a right few quid. But more to the point, all my followers have won a right few quid. And that, my friends, is what it's all about.